One of the frontline services of our office is the provision of IEC materials. As you can see, we have different kinds of reading materials such as leaflets, flyers, and brochures. Most of the content focuses on production technologies under our banner programs such as the priority commodities and crops.
This service can be availed for free by our farmers and other clienteles. They just need to visit our office here at the Department of Agriculture, Regional Field Office 8, located in Canjuro Hill, Tacloban City. In case our farmers cannot visit our office, they may approach their municipal or city agriculture office so that their request can be forwarded to us. They may also check with their local agriculture offices since we are allocating some portions of our IEC materials to our local government units so that the support is readily available and accessible in the ground. We are also constantly updating our IEC materials so that only the latest and recommended technologies are communicated to our farmers. Moreover, some of the materials are translated into the local dialect to address language barrier. As proven through various communication studies, radio is a powerful tool to disseminate the department's advocacies, programs, and thrusts. Listening to the radio could create high level of awareness among small farmers and fisherfolk, as radio can reach them even if they are in the remotest areas of the region.
One of my upcoming project is the radio program, 1DA on Air, Ani at Kita on Corn, Cassava, and Sorghum. Since I am the information officer assigned under the corn program, I will be tackling on these three crops, primarily because of their similar track towards development, such as for food, feeds, fuel, and fertilizer. Farmer listeners will be able to learn the one-day reform agenda which is being advocated by Secretary Dar towards the transformation to a modernized agri-fishery sector. And of course, the production technologies under the said crops, including integrated pest management, climate-smart technologies, and marketing support.
Aside from the radio program, we also make use of radio broadcast as an alternative strategy to teach and empower the farmers and fisherfolk. The broadcast course, also called University on the Air, is a season-long training on priority commodities, tackling production up to marketing support. Farmer enrollees listen to the lecture aired through the radio and must pass the evaluation test to graduate from the course. Top-ranking students are given honors and assorted farm inputs. For this year, the DARF08 forged a partnership with the Agricultural Training Institute, Provincial Local Government Unit of Eastern Samar, and the Eastern Samar State University for the upcoming project School on the Air on Smart Rice Agriculture to start this July in Eastern Samar. Another task of being a development communicator is production of audiovisual presentations featuring the strides of the agency and the stories of our farmers.
One of my first projects was way back 2012 about the rabies implementation program of Limasawa, Southern Leyte. This was in connection with the declaration of the island municipality as the first rabies-free zone in Region 8. The recent one was the video entry of our regional contender to the Gawad Saka search for outstanding achievers in agriculture and fisheries. Our outstanding sugarcane farmer from Ormoc City, Mr. Rufino Cabali, was adjudged as the national winner. Proud to be part of this journey that once again a farmer from Eastern Visayas will be known and hailed all over the country.
Effective communication can only take place to the extent that farmers share the same experiences.
Even coming from a different field, the farm visits and interviews with local farmers helped me establish that so-called common field of exposure. Some of my meaningful journeys are working with the rural youth sector, with the Agricultural Training Institute, and the 4-H Club of the Philippines. And being chosen as one of the participants to the JICA's Knowledge Co-Creation Program on Agri-Ecotourism and Agribusiness.
At the onset of the pandemic, the Department of Agriculture faced the challenge on finding a way to establish a viable channel of communication to reach out to its agri-fishery stakeholders. The pandemic crisis marked a tipping point for virtual events. Social distancing rules, border closures, and travel limitations caused a surge in demand for video conferences, virtual meeting, and online services in governments, companies, and businesses. With this development, digital agriculture is seen to lead the country's digital sector towards the new normal era. As the agency's official information arm, a communication campaign in the online community was formulated and implemented through a webinar series in one of the largest social networking sites. The webinar series on Facebook Live, called Quarantok Ani at Kita, aims to promote and generate broad-based awareness and support on critical and emerging trends in agriculture towards sustainable and inclusive development. The virtual seminar was live-streamed on Facebook using the DARF08 account DA Eastern Visayas every Friday of the week from 2 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The first season aired from July to December 2020, which featured important and helpful topics such as DA's Plant program, urban agriculture, youth in agriculture, and the Rice Resiliency Project. For this year, the Quarantok covered special topics such as the African swine fever and the Farmers and Fisherfolk Month celebration. Another project was strengthening the social media presence of the agency. Timely outcomes and prospects of programs, as well as round up regular updates and successes of its activities. Farmers and other clienteles can access the Facebook page of the DARF08 by searching Department of Agriculture Eastern Visayas. The Facebook page have two kinds of page engagements on a daily basis. On farming tips, it shall be a series of production technology guides focusing on priority crops or commodities of the region. The second page engagement is about general information about the agency, its programs, projects, and services, including the status updates on impact of the interventions of the agency. Other posts include pronouncements and risk-related advisories such as price monitoring, weather, and pest advisories.
Extension always operates with communication component to disseminate relevant and reliable information about agriculture. As a development communicator, we can be an enabler, educator, mediator, facilitator, or farmer aid. We are here to serve as the mouthpiece and promoter of modern agri-fishery production systems and communicator of technical and marketing information for the benefit of our client peers and partner stakeholders. When we have well-informed general public, particularly the farmers and fisherfolk, we can therefore achieve masaganang ani at mataas na kita.